Hi everyone and welcome to another video. Today we will be picking my June TBR from my TBR shelf, and this shelf I have recently put together because my TBR has kind of just been wherever, or in my linen cupboard, or in the drawers of my bedside table. Also, if you can hear a mower, our neighbour is mowing because it is like the first day in just 3 months that it's not rained for the entire day, so I think he's just trying to do it while it's not pouring down rain. So if you hear the mower, that's what that is. But I've taken inspiration from August of Cozy Rosy Reads, and I just really liked the way that she did her TBR challenge every month, because I do struggle, and if I'm overwhelmed with too much choice or too many things I want to read at once, I tend to just not pick anything and then I get into a slump. So most of these I have actually recently acquired. Some were birthday presents, some I got at the local $7 bookshop, which is a bookshop that just, they like wholesale books. So they just cheaply sell off all the books that have like expired, for example, like things that, you know, they've pulled them off the shelves because they've got a new copy coming out. So they're not necessarily, sometimes they are seconds, but generally they are just like expired editions. So I actually got the entire Bloomsbury hardcover Harry Potter House Edition set for $7 a book. So yeah, it's always worthwhile going into those shops because you just never know what you're going to find. And I do find some interesting things in there. I found Piranesi in there for $7, and it's actually got the most beautiful cover underneath. So it's always worthwhile having a look at those shops. They do sometimes come up a bit damaged, but for $7, like, honestly, what's not to go about, or what's not to love about it. Other things that I've acquired have been from Little Free Libraries, which I have been doing tours recently around my area, and quite a few of these are from Little Free Libraries actually. So I just thought I would take some inspiration from booktubers out there and do my own jar challenge. So I haven't got a lot of prompts in there. I did put all of the alphabet in there, even though I don't have that many books, but as I keep acquiring things, I figured that would be okay. And I'll just keep, if I pick a letter that I don't have, I'll just put it back in here and I'll try it again another month. I have recently reorganized it into alphabetical order. Prior to that, I did have it in size order because that's what makes me happy. But I have been switching things up a little bit lately, and I kind of thought that this would make life a lot easier, not only for the TBR challenge, but it was fun to kind of just see it all, you know, different heights. I do have some that didn't fit, so they are here, and I've got one book down here which I couldn't fit. So let's go ahead and do it. So there are 2 books that will be selected. Hi, there was a knock at my door and I freaked out. I think I was saying, forgive me if this is repeated a little bit, but I've joined a book club on Goodreads, and I'm just trying to broaden my reading range, genres. And I'm going to pick one of the 2 books that are selected every month and read that. I'm also starting to read children's books out loud to my kiddos, so chapter books, because they're just currently sharing a room at the moment, and it's just easier because otherwise they both fight over which picture books they want, and then one can't see, and I'm just reading chapter books at the moment. So I started reading Roald Dahl, which was enlightening, interesting. Yep, I have decided I'm not going to read Roald Dahl because they're a little bit young for that. So I've already got 2 things here picked out, and then we will get into the TBR Jar Challenge and we'll pick 5 from here. I most likely will not get to all of them. However, it does just give me the range and the bit more of choice to choose from that selected TBR, because even though this isn't that many, to me this is intimidating. because I just don't know what I want to read next. So the book that I chose from the book club for June, it was between this one, which is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and The Atlas Six. Out of both of them, I think I've heard a lot more about this one, so I thought I would read this one for June. I didn't actually realize how thick it was, and I can get distracted very easily, and I'll probably be working a lot of extra hours at work because we're starting our end of financial year sale early at work. So anyways, I will read that, and if this is the only book I read for June, that's just the way it's going to be. So that's the one I've chosen from the book club. Then for my kiddos, I picked this one up from the $7 bookshop. It was actually $3, and it's called Wish You Was, The Tiny Guardian of Lost Letters. And if any of you know me, which I'm new to here, but I do have a letter writing and journaling channel as well. I love mail, and this is what sold me. That, and that it was $3, and I was honestly like, I have to have this book. I need to know what it's about. So the blurb says, it's 1952 in smoggy London, and Penny Black is lonely. Then one night in her uncle's post office, she catches a small, furry, springy something making off with a letter. Wish You Was is a sorter, a guardian of lost mail. He shows Penny a secret world beneath the streets, where the sorters devote their lives to saving missing letters and delivering them home. I just thought that was so cute. And it says, but lurking in the shadows is Stanley's scrawl. Can Penny keep her new friend safe with the Royal Mail rat catcher on their tail? Anyways, I'm thinking that this one is probably the one I'm going to read. And if I finish this one, I kind of read, I mean, this is a bit more than a Ronald Dahl book. Like, this is full-on chapters. I might just read one of these a night to my boys. But if I get through that one, I actually have this book, and this is actually written by my mother-in-law and illustrated by my brother-in-law. It's called Padam and the Mystery of the Missing Jewels. A small blue boat motors into the harbour of the French village. Thomas is only a boy, but he sails the seas like a real captain, accompanied only by his dog Petite. Thomas loves visiting exciting places. Little does he know how much adventure he is getting himself into, especially when he meets Elsa, a holidaying Australian girl, and Monsieur Padam, who entertains people in the street with his guitar and his singing. Soon this unusual foursome is on its way to solving a mysterious crime. Right, time to do the TBR challenge. I've been waffling on for far too long. Like I said, I've got the alphabet in here. I've kind of just got book color covers and like random number generator and just easy stuff until probably I get a bit more of a better idea on what I'm doing. All right. Oh, it's a little one. All right. I got E. Do I have any E's? I don't. So I'm going to put that over here for a second. Oh, where can you see it? I'm just going to put it there for a second. Try again. Oh, another one. L. No L's. This is going so well. All right, let's try again. Like I said, I don't have many books, so... Oh, pink cover. Ooh, okay. So this, I've actually got two pink covers. And I picked them both up in Little Free Libraries. One I only actually picked up today in the Little Free Library. And that is Anne of Green Gables in this really cute puffin hardcover edition. My dog is whinging if you can hear her because we're renovating and it's been raining for months and our backyard is a swamp. So she's in the laundry, but she doesn't want to be in the laundry. But I've literally been like Cinderella the last few days scrubbing my floor. So between the mud on her paws and the plaster dust from sanding and painting. Anyways, so I can pick between Anne of Green Gables, or I've got Boy Swallows Universe by Trent Dalton, which is more of an Australian contemporary-ish. It's actually set in the 1980s, but 1985. To me, that's contemporary because one of my favorite genres is historical fiction, and I'm talking about like a while back. So this is probably still a little bit too in the normal day and age. I was born in the 80s, so anyways, it has won lots of awards. I've heard so many good things about it. So I thought when I saw this in a little free library, I had books to trade, it's free. So I think I'm actually going to pick this one because I've been looking at it for a couple of weeks and I'm really intrigued. So I'm going to pop that one down and we'll pick that one. So Anne of Green Gables can go back. All right, that was one. That took forever. All right, what have we got? Random number generator. All right, I'm going to count how many books I've got, and my laptop is currently plugged in over there. So I'm going to go count how many books I've got, and I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm not even kidding, but I got one. So Anne of Green Gables is back. Put that one down there. I only had 23 books on my TBR, by the way. Like I said, that's grown a lot in the last maybe month because I didn't have that many to start with. X. Don't have any X books. Try again. I probably should have, I don't know, maybe I should have thought about this more and only put in the letters of the books I have because I seem to be wasting a lot. Oh, S. S. I do have S books and they are all here. I have Sense and Sensibility, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and Sweet Sweet Revenge Limited by Jonas Johansson. Sorry, my dog started barking like loudly. Anyways, I was reading the back of this and it pretty much is about a man who just abandons what should be the most important people in his life. Anyways, his ex-wife and his son that he abandoned kind of get back together and they conveniently run into a man selling revenge services. And then it says, who has an ingenious idea involving Victor's cellar, a goat, some forged paintings, 4 large boxes of sex toys, and a kilo of flour. I have no idea really what this is about, but I liked his other book, so maybe I'll give that one a go because I've already got a hyped up book in The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, so I don't think I want to read this one at the same time, like around the same month, because I feel like that's going to be a lot of, you know, am I supposed to be liking this? So we'll go with this one. Those back up there. All right, how many? I've got 3. Oh my goodness, this is taking forever. All right. Why? Nope. Oh, I just put it back in there on the duffer. Just like, get me one that I have. All right, what have I got now? B. I've got a couple of B's. Oh no. So I've already got Boy Swallows Universe, but I've also got The Bee in the Orange Tree by Melissa Ashley. I've got The Betrayals by Bridget Collins. And I've got The Birds by Daphne du Maurier and other short stories, which I'm thinking I desperately want to read this, but I just feel like I'm not in the right. I just finished Dracula, but I don't want to kind of go from one scary type of book into another. So, and this one's really long. Well, not really long, but it's like, oh, there's a lot of notes at the end. 400 and something, and this one's 367, so I think I'm going to go with this one. This is another one that I picked up at the $7 bookshop, and they all did have like damaged covers, but it's still a really pretty book, so I'll put that one on my TBR for the month, and these ones can go back. Okay, is this the last one? Now they're not in alphabetical order. 1, 2, 3, okay, last one, I promise. God, imagine if I was picking 10 books. Oh, W. I actually have some W books. I have this one, which I picked up from the exact same little free library as Boy Swallows World, which is When She Was Good by Michael Robotham. He thinks the truth will set her free. She knows it will kill them. And it says, 6 years ago, Evie Cormack was found hiding in a secret room in the aftermath of a shocking crime. But nobody has ever discovered her real name or where she came from, because everybody who tries ends up dead. He needs answers. Forensic psychologist Cyrus Haven believes the truth will set Evie free. Ignoring her warnings, he begins digging into her past, only to disturb a hornet's nest of corrupt and powerful people who have been waiting for waiting to find Evie, the last witness to their crimes. The truth will not set Evie free. It will get them killed. Whoa. This one I've also been wanting to read since I picked it up from the little free library. So it's either that one or Wuthering Heights. But I've already got a classic on here. And all my other books are really thick. So I think I'm going to leave Wuthering Heights because also the font is tiny. I'm going to leave Wuthering Heights this time. It'll actually probably fit back up on here now. But this is the gorgeous Cheltenham edition, and it's like shiny, and it's actually like embossed, and then it's got gold edges, and it's also got a little ribbon, and it is so pretty. This is one of the birthday presents to myself. Anyways, so let's recap the the books that I already had selected for the month as my book club book and my reading out loud to my children are these ones: The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, Wish You Was Mus, and Wish You Was, oh my goodness, and Padama and the Mystery of the Missing Jewels. And the 5 that we got from my TBR jar are Boy Swallows Universe, Anne of Green Gables, Sweet Sweet Revenge Limited, The Bees and the Orange Trees, and When She Was Good. So thank you so much for joining in to my first TBR jar challenge. That was a mouthful. Oh no. Thank you for joining in, and if you have any further ideas for me for videos, please let me know. If you like this kind of video, please let me know in the comments below so I know whether to continue doing these or not. I'm going to tidy up my shelves a bit and get all these books off the floor. I will probably put them on my bedside table for the month of June, so that it's easy to start. I generally read at night, so it'll be easy to decide what to read next because they're right there. So funnily enough, 3 of these are from little free libraries and 2 are from the $7 bookshop. So little free library, $7, $7, and little free library. And if I don't like any of these will be going back into little free libraries, either my one that I've got at the front of my house, or I still go around the community as well, because I don't want like everything to be at the front of my house. I want to see what other little free libraries have. So that's that. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.